Alrighty boyos, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing? Guys, today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different within this video. We're actually going to be talking about a new mode within Fortnite Battle Royale, more specifically a LTM known as Horde Rush. And this has definitely caused a lot of controversy within the Save the World community. A lot of people saying it's a bad thing, a lot of people saying it's a good thing. So what exactly is my opinion on the entire topic? So of course the gameplay in the background you guys are seeing is some gameplay I captured with Nilix, Samantha, and Josh. And we of course are checking out this game mode. I actually played a lot of it over at twitch.tv/demonjoefr. We ended up playing the entire thing through, getting done with all the challenges, and I definitely wanted to play this game mode thoroughly before I did end up making a video on it. As far as, this mode and what exactly it does, or, how you play it or whatever, essentially you start off on the Battle Royale map. You get placed at a random location by the battle bus. You then stock up on supplies and then defend yourself against these little cube fiend husk thingies. After that, you're actually going to be sent on a kind of like a quest to go to a different area. You're going to be running and gunning your way to another area, and then after you get to that area, you're going to defend, and then you're going to run and gun to another area, defend, run and gun to another area, and then have a boss battle. And that's basically what Horde Rush is. You basically got this huge horde that you're dealing with, you're defending against them, and you're rushing and gunning and running and all this kind of stuff. It's definitely a pretty good dynamic of defense and offense, which I really do enjoy, and I think the game mode in general is pretty enjoyable. But how exactly does this coincide with the whole Save the World situation and, with exactly what everything the community is talking about? So of course, taking a look at this game mode, this definitely would make sense for something to come to Save the World, in the sense of this could be very much like a Frostnite mode, or a Survive the Storm mode, or a Horde Bash or Challenge the Horde type mode, where you have your own unique map, like all of those had, like Frostnite and everything. You have your own unique map and you load into it, and you have a very specific set of objectives or certain things that you need to complete that is very much different from your normal mission type. And I think that this would be perfect for a type of limited time mode like that, or maybe even a permanent mode, where of course you spawn in a random area on a map that Epic Games makes, and then you defend that area, and then you run and gun against husks on your way to another location, and basically do the exact same thing that ends in an epic boss battle, let's say a green Storm King for the sake of this example. I think it would make a lot of sense in Save the World. So the things that I do like about this mode is the contrast between offense and defense. The fact that you do defend and then you go on the offensive, then you defend, go on the offensive, defend, and then go on the offensive to then fight a boss. It's very fun. It's very much different from what we're normally accustomed to in Save the World. I'm a very big fan of that. Another thing I'm a very big fan of is the fact that it's going to be different almost every time you play it. You're going to be in a different location and on a different path to different other locations every single time that you play it, and it kind of freshens it up seeing different environments that you're fighting these little cube monster fiends in. And the last thing that I really like about this mode is the fact that it has the multiplier system and the scoring system. The scoring system in Save the World is very boring, and the scoring system in this game mode really encourages you to go after those streaks and after those headshots and trying to make sure that you're doing consistent damage, and it's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy it. Aside from that, this game mode really doesn't bring much of anything, and all in all, it's actually pretty underwhelming. I will admit, whenever I first read about this in the patch notes and was first speaking about it on stream before I played it, I definitely overreacted. This game mode is definitely not what a lot of people are trying to make it seem to be, although it is definitely fun. But whenever you do complete those challenges and you unlock the wrap and, you unlock the loading screen and get your battle pass tiers or whatever, there's really no other reason to play this game mode other than trying to get a pretty high score. The main things that I like about this game mode, and I do believe that Magis put a post somewhere on Reddit where he was like, this is just an LTM for Battle Royale so that, they can try something out with their players, but if there's anything that you notice in this game mode that you like, then please let us know and then we'll try to get working on that. The main things that I really did enjoy about this game mode is stuff that we've really been asking for about 2 years now. Emotes, cosmetics, wraps, back blings, all that kind of stuff. I mean, the main thing that I really did enjoy about this game mode is the fact that I'm able to customize my character. Using a different harvesting tool for a change was so refreshing to me. Actually using something that sounded and looked different. It might not bring anything to the gameplay aspect of the game, but I'll be damned if it didn't freshen up a few things. Being able to select whatever back bling I wanted to put on the back of my character, or however I wanted my weapons to look, were a huge part in making this entire game mode really fun for me outside of what it's already based off of. Whenever I'm waiting on, a new defense to start, or for us to move to the next location after I've done looting, sitting around and emoting is a lot of fun with my friends and just kind of messing around. These are all things that we've been asking for about 2 years, especially the emotes, the raps and everything else a little bit more recently, but the main things that I liked about this game mode was stuff that Battle Royale has always had, and that this mode isn't anything special in terms of what it brings to the table. The special things that it brings to the table is the aspects of defense and offense, the scoring system, and the fact that it's a different experience almost every time. Aside from that, it really doesn't bring much to the table in terms of actual really good content. It's just got that cosmetic aspect that I really do enjoy about it. Would I say that this game mode is something that's bad for Save the World? Well, like I said, I do find it a little bit underwhelming, but I would say that this definitely is not a bad thing. It definitely introduced a lot of people to the PvE side of Fortnite, and it may get a lot of people interested in stuff like Save the World later on down the line. And of course, I don't believe that this LTM had any sort of bad intentions behind it, because it definitely does open up that huge audience to the PvE side of the game. I mean, you gotta think about people that play on the Switch and play on mobile. They can actually play this game mode. For maybe all of those guys that really do want to play Save the World, this is an alternative for them to enjoy. I really don't think that overall this is a bad thing for Save the World, but it does feel like a slap in the face that this is something that we've really wanted for a long time and we still haven't received. Something like this for a game mode, or like I said, a bigger type game mode for stuff like Fortnite, is definitely something that we've wanted on top of the cosmetic aspect that's already in the game, and it really does suck that Battle Royale gets a very cool PvE experience before we are able to get something like this. I mean, like I said, all in all, it is a little bit underwhelming. Once you complete your challenges, you're done and there's really no other reason to play it. But I'll be damned, man. I mean, I want to see this and Save the World very badly, but I do feel as though a lot of people were definitely overreacting, especially whenever you do get to the boss aspect of this entire mode. I was really expecting this boss battle to be really awesome and really cool, and it turned out that I was just fighting a big golden naked Thanos the entire time, and it was really nothing aside from that. He's just a big bullet sponge that slowly jogs towards you, and that's it. I mean, the Save the World mini bosses are more complex than that. But I just feel as though this game mode is a definite fresh breath of air, in the sense that it does have that defensive and offensive aspect to it. But more importantly, the cosmetic aspect of it is definitely a breath of fresh air, and that is just something that we have been asking for so long, and they've been talking about it, but we really have no update on when this is going to come. I would really like to see this game mode in Save the World all in all, but I definitely think that people are overreacting, and this isn't exactly an absolute terrible thing for Fortnite Save the World. It's just a little bit of a taste of what Save the World could be had it gotten some cosmetics and had it gotten some different types of game modes and all that kind of stuff. But I do feel like it's a good thing. Introduces a lot of people to the PvE side, introduces a lot of people that can't play the PvE side of the game to the PvE side, and I just think it's just a fun, harmless mode that you can enjoy in your free time, and I hope that a lot of good things from this mode end up making its way into Save the World, overall making it a positive thing. But I do want to hear your comments in the comments down below. Initially, I was absolutely livid whenever I saw that this was in the patch notes and whenever I read it over and was talking about it on Twitch, but honestly, after playing it, after beating it, after doing everything I could do with the mode, I'm pretty much just could care less. I just hope that the good aspects of it do come to Save the World, and I just think it's a harmless mode, but it does kind of suck that we aren't seeing this kind of content and this kind of refinement of content in Save the World at the moment, as we absolutely, paid for the game and we've been playing it for a very long time. It would be very nice to see this kind of stuff make its way to Save the World very soon, but who knows what the future holds. Hopefully overall it'll be positive in the future, but like I said, I do want to hear your opinions in the comments down below. Guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure you do like it. If you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe, because I do videos like this almost every single day. My supporter creator is demonjoefr if you guys would like to support me, and it's also my gfuel.com code. You guys can get 30% off your G Fuel orders with demonjoefr, the second link in the description. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.